up, guys? Welcome to Buck Nation Gaming. Today's video, we have an ARK Survival Evolved video for you. We are on Xbox One and Windows 10 servers. So if you are on either Xbox One or Windows 10, you can find this server. I do think that this is the best server up and running right now with the most potential, just because it's a server for the players, by the players. I am the host of the server. I do not play on the server. I'm only on the server for support, events, and shop. When I say support, that's of course like anything that's in the rules that's not supposed to happen is happening, and somebody hits me up on Discord or in game, I will come and investigate it and find out if it's not supposed to be happening. If it's not, then obviously we will take action as needed to make sure that stuff that's not happening should not be happening. For like shop, of course, we do have an in-game currency, which you're about to see later on in this video. And once you acquire so much of that in-game currency, you'll be able to come to shop. I wanted to go over drop information with you real quickly, guys. With white drops, you're going to get a full Primitive to Mastercraft set of flak. That's your helmet, gauntlets, chest piece, leggings, and your boots. You're going to get one Ramshackle to Ascendant long neck rifle, 50 shocking tranquilizer darts, one Ramshackle to Mastercraft Pteranodon saddle, and a full Ramshackle to Ascendant tool set, which is including your crossbow, metal hatchet, metal pick, metal sickle, metal sword, and metal pike with 50 grappling hooks as well. White drops with ring are going to give you 25 of every kibble: regular, basic, simple, superior, exceptional, and extraordinary. 250 of each cooked meat, cooked fish meat, cooked prime meat, raw fish meat, and raw prime meat, and as well as 10 to 15 sweet vegetable cakes, which is the in-game currency for shop. You do have to have 100 of those to make a purchase in shop, and it is one sweet veggie cake per level on your dino, up to a max of 350, which is the max wild dino level. Green drops are going to have 6 to 10 primitive to ascendant random saddles. Green drops with the ring are going to have all your coloring and boss materials. Blue drops are going to have 25 base metal structures and 3 metal cliff platforms. Blue drops with the ring will have 50 of your human consumables of each type, which is your stews, your broths, your soups, your medical, the medical brew, and stimulants and stuff like that, along with 15 beer. Purple drops are going to give you 100 of each type of ammo except for explosives and shards, which are in the drop, but they are reduced. You don't get 100. Purple drops with the ring are going to give you 1 of each ascendant type of weapon. Yellow drops give you 10 cryopods and 100 regular resources. Those regular resources include charcoal, chitin, fiber, flint, hide, keratin, metal, obsidian, oil, pelt, silica pearls, spark powder, stone, thatch, and wood. Black pearls are included in here as well, but are reduced to 25. Yellow drop with the ring is going to give you all your crafting equipment: your chem bench, cryo fridge, electric generator, fabricator, industrial cooker, forge, grill, grinder, and of course a smithy. Red drop is going to give you 500 advanced rifle bullets, 2 to 4 random blueprints, and 35 element. Red drops with the ring is going to give you 1,000 advanced rifle bullets, 3 to 4 random blueprints, and 50 element. Cave drops is going to give you 200 advanced rifle bullets and 25 element. Now on to bosses. If you run the boss fight, this is where you're going to get your element up quicker. We wanted to make it to where if you wanted to be rich in element, you have to run bosses, because bosses is keyly essential important to ARK, and in unofficial servers, no host takes them serious anymore. But we want to bring them back because they're important in ARK, and we want to show you that this can be enjoyable on an unofficial server if you just put your mind to the right place, and that's the loot. So instead of just giving you element like most other boring servers, we're going to give you 1,000 advanced rifle bullets and 400 element with easy. If you run medium, you're going to get 2,000 advanced rifle bullets and 600 element. If you do happen to beat hard on our server, you're going to get 5,000 advanced rifle bullets, 3 to 5 random blueprints, and 1,200 element. If you run the boss on Ragnarok, you will get that Manticore skins with the dragon and Manticore trophies and flags. So without further ado, let's get into the actual gameplay, what you've been looking for. Alright guys, so now that we are logged in, I just wanted to go ahead and grab a player off the server and get him kind of into the party so we can get one of the players that's on the server involved with the video. Like I said earlier, he did stay up for us. So he could be in this video and tell us a little bit about the server from a player's perspective and not from a host's perspective. So I want to invite Yeet into the party. What's up, Yeet?
What's up, guys?
How long have you been on this server, Yeet? On our Who's Alpha server?
I've pretty much been on since day one.
Pretty much been on since day one. So as you can see, just type in who and you'll see all three servers pop up. Right now you see we got the 3-2-1 going on. Like I said, it is 5 o'clock a.m. so not as many people grinding no life in it right now as we see throughout the day on. We're just going to jump into the center real quick, verify a couple drops for you, run over there, meet up with Yeet just to show you that he is in game, he is a player playing on the server and not an actual admin. So give me just a second. Let me put the code in, and I am going to go off screen for this real quick, and I'll be right back. Alrighty, guys, I do have that GCM in already, so I can go around, like I said, show you a few drops, and also meet up with Yeet. Are you on Ragnarok, Yeet?
I am.
Alright, I'll transfer over there. So as you can see, there's the base metal structures. You do get the 3 metal cliff platforms, and there was another one you get a few of. There it is, 5 of them. You get 5 dinosaur gates. So there's the 5 dino gate frames, and there's the 5 gates. We're obviously not going to take that. I want to show you a white drop real quick while I'm over here on the center, just because, you know, drops over here a little bit more friendlier than they are. This is actually a white with a ring, only 10 health left on it, and there's 14 sweet vegetable cakes right there, along with your other edibles. So just to verify that, but let's get that juicy white drop. Here's one falling right here. I'd rather go to one that's already fell. Yeah, this one looks down. It is. So as you can see, look at that, all ascendant here except for, I think we got a Premi there. That's a little disappointing. Let me grab the controller real quick and find out. I think that's a Premi. It is a Premi. Oh man. But everything else is good except for that Pteranodon saddle being Journeyman. I would have liked to seen that been a little bit better. That'd been cool. Let's go to this one that was almost falling and see how much different it is. It was this way. I don't know where I was driving, guys. I don't want to run into anybody's base, so I'm trying to like do this very quickly. I don't want to give up any base locations. Alright, just about down, and it is down. So let's see. Let me in, let me in, let me in. There we go. Not as much Ascendant stuff, but we do get that Ascendant saddle in this one. And you can see basically relatively the same thing as the other white drop. So let's fly straight up and look straight up. This looks like it could be a blue with a ring. It is a blue with a ring. Not fully down yet. You already saw what blue drops have in them, so we're not going to go there. Yeah, this green drops down. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 saddles. 7 saddles. See Mastercraft one's in there. That one wasn't a very good saddle drop, but we have heard of some really good saddles coming out of some drops. It's rare, and I'm not opposed to that because it doesn't, you know, give somebody an ability to have some very OP saddles early on and soak everything you have. I think we're going to wait on this one. Won't take it just a second to fully drop down, and then we'll go down there and check it. You want me to just meet you in the obelisk when I get over there to Ragnarok?
Are you in Ragnarok?
Not right now. I'm at the center. But I'm waiting on this blue drop that just landed. It's going to take it about another second before I can hit it.
Yeah, just let me know when you're done explaining the center and showing them around.
Alright, and if there's anything you want to add in that you think I'm missing or that I'm leaving out, feel free to.
Alright.
There's the human consumables where you'll get that medical brew and all your other like stews and brews and broths and soups. Alrighty, that's basically all I'm going to go after drop-wise. We may try to see if we can find a red drop real quick. I just don't think we're going to find one. They are pretty rare. We have, you know, seen a few, but not a lot. Mainly Valguero is where you're going to want to go to find those red drops. There's a white drop. There's a purple drop, even better. Is it with a ring? It's not with a ring. And you can see. I did buff these down to 5 and these down to 5. So when the new update happens, or not the update, but the fix, not fix, the overnight update thing it does, when that goes through, it will update to knocking those down to 5, and that should go through actually in the next 53 minutes. So let me run to Blue Ob and transfer over Ragnarok, and I'll meet you at wherever you want me to meet you at. Yeet.
Alrighty.
Alrighty, we're gonna go to make sure I don't have anything on me that I shouldn't. I don't. Travel to another server. Again, there you can see both of our other clustered servers that you can get onto, Valguero and Ragnarok. We're gonna go to Ragnarok. Yeet is the only one on Ragnarok this early in the morning. Comforting to hear your side, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely with, somebody like me still trying to catch up, build up and stuff. I mean, you don't really want to be grinding and stuff and have to worry about somebody trying to wipe you too, so it does help out a lot.
You've played when the server's been pretty steady throughout the day, correct?
Yeah, that's the scary moments.
When there's not necessarily close to slot cap, but getting there.
Yep.
Alright, we're gonna go off scene one more time so I can put this cheat code in. Just give me 1 second, guys. Okay, I got that in. Now, I'm gonna go to Blue Ob if you want to meet up there, Yeet. But while I'm waiting on you to get over here, I just want you to kind of just give us a little bit of an explanation as a player, some of the ups and downs you've had already, and some of the things you look forward to. And then I got an event that I'm gonna broadcast on here, and you'll be the first to hear about the event. But it's also going in Discord immediately, so everybody will see it there. Which I think you've been playing around on Discord and learning it too, haven't you?
Yeah, Discord's new for me. It's something I've never really dealt with, but been kind of playing around on it. You pretty much learn pretty quick, so it's something I definitely recommend. Definitely if you want to know what events are happening. Heck, just to sit there, chat or brag. I mean, it's good in multiple ways, so it's something I would definitely get.
You know, some of the events that we host on Discord is we have a real life dyno tab. If you want to show off your real life dynos at home, we host an event on that once a week. And basically, once the winner's announced, we'll delete all photos and we'll start over again for the next week. If you don't win this week, you can put your same entry in next week, and eventually you're gonna have a shot at winning that because we don't think any dino's, not cute, so we want everybody to have a shot to win, and that gives us a fun thing we can do and gives people a chance to get some extra in-game content just for, having some real-life dinos at home. We also have a food one if you like cooking and you're not into pets and you want to show off some really cool food. We'll also reward you with some in-game content for showing off that really cool food. Also on Discord we have stuff like show it off. We have a bounty section. We have a talking smack section. We have a music channel station, a Pokecord for all you Pokemon fans, including myself. I'm an avid Pokemon fan. And also we have just a variety of things you can do on Discord. We have it to where you could set it to where you only get notifications if your name's out there, so that way you don't have to worry about all the other stuff. And like I said, just a lot of fun there. What's some of the ups and downs you faced on the server, Yeet? You've been on it for about 6 days, correct? Since the
Yeah.
first started?
Yeah, my ups is the first thing I did was I went to the center. I think the center is probably one of the best maps to learn on, and definitely if you're a newbie. Drops are a lot easier. A downfall, definitely for me, is you want to have some people in your tribe. You don't want to be a loner. It's just gonna make things even harder. So if you can get like 2 or 3 people, it's gonna help you out big time.
Which I think you got a tribe mate and an ally, right?
Yeah, yeah. I just got me an ally today. I have been wiped once already. It happens. The best thing you can do is just pick up and start again. Like what I like trying to do though, if I get wiped on one, we have three maps to choose from. I'll jump to another map and try there. Get wiped on that one, try the other one.
Let me ask you
I
this.
done been. Uh huh.
I didn't mean to cut you off. Apologize about that, but I've heard that a couple times now. What is preventing you guys from going to another server when somebody will like raid you or hit you? Because I know I heard from like this one guy on Discord, and he was like, "Man, I've done been hit 3 times. What can I do to improve my status on this server? I want to stay, but I've been wiped 3 times." And I'm like, let me see what's going on. You know what I mean? I
Yeah,
go
I'd tell
look.
you pretty much what I think that comes down to, because I've been wiped a bunch of times. It's just people not getting built up. They build a little bit and they think they're going to be great, but reality is you're not. You're going to have to get built up pretty good to be able to stay in this.
But my question, good friend, is what prevents you guys from getting rated? Like you've been rated, you told me 3 times now, or
Right.
twice, and this is your third time building. Sorry.
Yeah.
And what's prevented you personally from going to another server? Like, have you tried other servers and they're just not that great, or do you just like this server to where you want to stay on it? Because it's you guys that intrigued me. You guys are the ones that came up and said, Kev, why don't you put a video on your Buck Nation Gaming channel so people can see this server, because we're already starting to get our rapport up with people to where people want to donate to keep this server going and make more servers in the future.
Right. Yeah. Pretty much. We've been to other servers. This one here, the thing I love about it, if there's a problem, we'll put that in Discord and it pretty much gets taken care of right away. Now, I've had trouble with the other ones where if you done that, you might be waiting a couple of days or it might just never happen, nobody get back to you. So I like the fact that, if you have a problem, confront it and everything and it'll get taken care of.
Yeah, and seeing
And that's
what you guys
that's
have
one thing that's kept us on this.
sorry about that, but what you guys have encouraged me to do is I think I'm going to try to start putting in more links in Discord and more recommendations for like people that want to do these kinds of interviews, like how you are. And I want to
Mhm.
hear what other people think about the server. While that parasaur just walks all over me. Are you on your way to Blue Op, by the way?
Oh, I'm sorry. No, I was in my base.
Oh yeah, I thought you were coming to Blue Op. I didn't want to come to your
I'm not
base and give up your locations.
right. I'm hitting there right now.
But so like my thing is I want to hear what you guys, how y'all feel about the server and what keeps each person on, because like I said, in my opinion, I knew the core structure of building a great server was one, finding people that could help me build the server, and find ARK players that play on these types of servers and telling me what I can adjust, what I can nerf, what I can buff. And basically, this parasaur is not going to leave me alone, so I'm just going to fly in the air a little bit. There we go. Basically, what it boils down to is like that was a start, but now like the inspiration for me was I've played ARK since the third day it came out in beta, on beta release. And the second day is when I played it at a friend's house, and then I went home, and the third day is when I bought it. And I've played it since then. Now, a couple years ago, servers were just like the one I'm creating now, maybe not as fully tweaked as this one is, just because like we have that suggestions tab in Discord, and then we also have the polls tab. So you guys that play on this server, you get to suggest what you think should be changed, and we'll either change it immediately if it's something broken, which now I think all that's fixed, or we will change it at next wipe to see if the gameplay's better that 30-day cycle than what it was this one. We'll put a vote on it in the Discord poll, and basically it's a majority rule. If majority rules that that's a good thing to change, we'll change it. If they say let's keep it the same, we'll keep it the same. And that way you guys actually have a say-so in how the server is played. That's one thing I don't think other hosts or other admins actually give a shot to. the thing is like we may be the hosts and admins of the server, not Yeet, but myself and Saving Kate, K7 Nighthawk. You've dealt with all of us, right? Yeet.
I have, yes.
Like when it comes to either support or in shop donation or in game currency, like you've talked to each one of us. I'm pretty sure you've been on the server for 6 days, so I'm sure you have. And I know you've jumped on a couple different maps, and that's the way we run it. We have a certain admin that's only the admin on the center. We have a certain admin that's only the admin on Ragnarok, and one also for Valgaro. I'm the host. I oversee the admins. If they have a problem, then I go to them. But I also stay on one of the maps throughout the day, daily, basically. Throughout the day, though. Not just here and there. So, and my thing that I look for is basically I want to be active. So when people say, "Hey man, what do you think about this?" I want to be able to give that live feedback like Yeet was talking about earlier. I want to be able to like see what's going on the server right then and there. And also, we love doing events. One of the events while we're waiting on him, well, there he is. I was gonna say I'll take you to it. I'll take you in just a second, but I did want to show you guys that Yeet was a player on the server. Um, One of the things we do differently than other servers, we don't just give you a starter. We give you a starter and we color it for you, don't we, Yeet?
Yeah, actually, I left my Griffin. My Griffin was my starter here, and it's been colored. I had it specialized to red, white, and blue,
But you had
the
a,
American flag.
you also had a teammate that was wanting the Pteranodon instead of the Griffin. And normally we don't, we give everybody a same tame, but in this case the Pteranodon was actually a downgrade compared to the Griffin. So if you want to downgrade your dino, we're not going to stop you, but it has to be a legitimate downgrade, not like instead of a Griffin, can I have a Reaper King? Like we don't do that. That's admin abuse. We don't do that. We don't show favoritism to anybody on the server. Our favoritism is to the server being a great server in whole. That's where our favoritism goes to, is the server itself. So to make the server the best it can, we have to make sure there's no admin abuse, there's no spawning in anything that shouldn't be into the game. Basically, if it's not a donation or it's not a veggie cake purchase, it doesn't, and it's not a starter, it doesn't get spawned in, no matter who it is. Even if it's a top donator, they still don't get anything special. They get their special dino pack that they receive for donating, but other than that, that's it. They don't get anything extra just because they put that donation in. Same thing if you don't donate, we don't spawn you things in just so you can catch up to those donators or somebody that's an alpha tribe, because we literally have a tribe on the center that has not donated anything at all, and they're technically the alpha tribe over there.
The thing I want to say about the donation thing, it definitely comes in handy, definitely if you're starting out, because there's a variety of packs that you can get, and it'll help you catch up to these other players really quick.
Well, and
If you just want to, go ahead.
I think what else is helping us there is the people that has donated. They're not toxic with their donations. They
Right.
they love the server so much that like they want to keep it going. So they're not going out and getting these like thriller dinos that they could go and murk people with. Instead, they're getting like cool dinos that they can show off that aren't going to do them much good for raids. But people that see them on them, they're like, "Whoa, that's a really cool dino, man." And he's come out and openly said that in game chat. He's come out and said it in you know, parties. He's like, "Yeah, I don't donate for the stuff. I donate to keep the server going." And I'm like, if we had a couple of him on the server, that'd be awesome, and we could open it up more to, as long as donations are coming through, we can throw more things out there for our players, and that's something we've all talked about before, correct?
Yeah, definitely. I'm kind of the same way, but I'm gonna be honest. I'm a little 50-50. I'm for half of it for the server because I want to keep this server going. We don't want to. Me and my group doesn't want to be kicked out of this one and forced back to another one if this one was to shut down. The other one is I like having the stuff. I like not having to waste the whole day to grind all that stuff to get it. So that's where the purchase comes in handy.
Yeah, yeah, and that is the way the donation is. It basically just cuts out the grind. You don't. I mean, you can get special things, but you can also get that with the venti cakes. It is possible to get stuff. And basically, you know, that's the way we wanted to put it to players. Was like, if you could donate and you wanted to help keep it going, thank you. And if you couldn't and you still want a fair shot at playing against those people, you still get that shot because we didn't make it to where you couldn't grind up to what they get. You can still grind up to what they get. It just takes you a little bit longer or more people. Is there anything else you wanted to add in? Anything that I left out or?
No, I think you did a very good job covering that. You know, and I hope you actually are able to go out and get other players like myself and do these interviews. And I think they're going to be pretty similar. Everybody's pretty much having a good time on this one and everything. And they're going to agree with me. It's fun to play on. If there's any problems, it gets taken care of quick.
Yeah, I'm about
It's just
to.
a fun server to play on.
All right, so your reward for helping me out with this interview, Yeet, is you get 2 special rewards. You ready for them?
Go ahead.
Your first special reward is you get to be the first player on the server to know that the next update also has Pteranodon's flight speed getting boosted.
Heck yeah.
So Pteranodons will fly faster. Your second one is you get to see the event zone, or the next event, I should say. You get to see it first. You ready to see it? Well, I can't say it's
wait.
first actually because it's been up for a couple hours. I don't think anybody's messed with it. But go ahead and jump on your bird and I'll take you to it. It's going to be for tomorrow. Unfortunately, I think this video will be posted by the time the event comes out. But I am going to record and stream the event. I think it's going to be hilarious. It's going to be a lot of fun, and we're definitely going to add that video as well. Just keep coming forward. Do you see me?
I see.
We're going to go to Alpha Plateau. That's where the event's going to be at. You want to just follow me. I'm actually not too familiar with Ragnarok, so I'm going to have to fly up a little bit. I think I lost you already.
Yeah, you got this is a little quicker than mine.
Yeah, I'm a lot quicker than you are. I'll tell you what, let me run to it and I'll tell you which obelisk to come to, okay? Because I'm more familiar with the center and Valgero, not too familiar with Ragnarok. Okay, I already found it. It's going to be going towards green obelisk. Go towards green and stay towards like the ocean and make sure everything's still good. Yeah, everything's still good. I know you guys were just now looking at that like, what the world? But you'll see here in just a second. I'm actually going to spawn in what the event's going to have. Where are you roughly at right now? I shouldn't have took off and left you like that.
Yeah, I must say I'm probably halfway.
Are you around the ocean?
I am.
Okay. I'll find you in just a second. Once you get to like this beachy area that looks like it's about to turn into swamp, but it's not swamp, just try to stay in that area. You'll see like a stone bridge that makes like a half arc. Oh, I see you. You see me? Oh, you just flew in there.
Oh, did I?
Yeah. Now I'm right in front of you. You see me? Right in front of you?
Oh, yep.
Okay, we're going to go to this plateau right over here. Oh, I think that's a base, but it looks like it's been blown into already. Okay. That scared me. I was like, I just gave up some. No, I would have just edited that out.
Is it the one on the arch bridge thing, or is that a base?
This is a base that was like already blown up. So just to show you guys, this is the support we do.
I didn't want to get blown out of the sky here.
It's a known rule that you have to like fully wipe the structures when you raid somebody, but you can see people don't always listen. That's why we don't play on the server, because we have to do like we've got to stay active to do these types of things. We're going to this plateau right up here. If you want to turn around, yep, come this way. Keep coming, keep coming, keep coming. Keep coming. We're going to the big one. See the big one up here?
Yep.
You'll start seeing a behemoth gate. Let me know when you start seeing the behemoth gate load in. You're a little bit slower than I am.
I think yeah. Is
Alright,
there a
while you're
bunch of
doing
them?
that, let me go ahead and get this cheat in real quick. Because I will be spawning these into you guys tomorrow. I'm not going to make you guys get your own. I'm just going to spawn a bunch in. This is just one of the... It's not an overpowered dino, so I don't care to let... And everybody that comes to the event, it's basically a thank you present for coming to the event. Uh-oh, what did I press? That's not supposed to be in there. So, basically, yeet. Here's the rules. This is the line. Sorry for the whistling, guys. It's where I'm on PC. You take the monkey. And you want to throw yourself
What the heck?
and land in that basket. So it's basketball, but basically you're the ball. And this is tomorrow's event. Oh, I almost made it. A little bit higher right there and I would have went in.
So can
And
you control yourself?
not in the air. Once you let go, you're basically going wherever you let
Oh
go.
wow.
Okay, let's get precision.
Is there any prizes or anything given out for this?
Oh yeah, there's
event?
gonna be prizes. I mean, because it's gonna be doable by a lot of people, which I'm gonna try to show that. Let me get rid of that gun, which of course I missed, because my controller's making a whistle. But I definitely don't want to do this with the mouse and keyboard. I'm not OP on the buttons like that, bro. All right, here we go. Oh well, I didn't hit it, but you see what the goal is here, right? I know we hit it earlier. That's how we know it's for sure like a thing you're definitely capable of doing. Wait a minute. Let me line it up again. Line up the field goal here. Oh, there it is! There it is! Oh, did you see it?
Yeah, I was right.
I
I
was
was
gonna
right
say,
on
if
the
not, it's on
goal.
video. Oh, there it is. So that right there would be the prize. But there's gonna be a couple like monkeys, so it's gonna be interesting when people run like way over here, and they're trying to throw from like downtown. Okay, that was a very quick one. I should have took my time a little bit more. I may have
Um,
made that if I'd aimed up just a little bit higher.
the question I have is,
What?
like for this,
Yes.
like how are you guys gonna know the scoring and it be legit? Cause you know how some people
Well,
are.
we have 3 admins, and I'm the host. So 2 admins are going to be back here. 2 admins are going to be up there.
All
They're,
right, and y'all
the
are
monkey's
like,
throwing
how do you
you,
keep up with
so
everybody's score?
I'll know whose ball goes into the goal.
Now,
uh,
are you guys gonna have that written down on a piece of paper or something to like, hey, John's got this much, and
bro, it's 2020. I'll have it on my iPhone.
it's pretty good.
But you know how the events have been so far. We're gonna have fun with it. That's what I love. I love the original events that we have that nobody else thinks of or nobody else does on their servers, and that's something that, like, people could probably eventually copy my stats. They could probably copy that. What they can't copy is the ever-changing events that my mastermind, like, us as admins and me as the host, like, since we can't play on the server, we get to spend all of our time thinking of the most creative events to give you guys. I know we had the chicken fights with the dodos. That was pretty fun. We had capture the flag. We had the escape room. That was pretty cool. And now we have monkey basketball, where you're the basketball and the monkey's the shooter. He's the free thrower, and you're the basketball. Because what else do we have better to do than throw ourselves into the goal? So what do you think? You think this is gonna be a good idea, bad idea?
I think it'd be a good idea. I'm gonna definitely give her a shot tomorrow
And the thing is you
or
don't have anything to
today.
lose because you're at least gonna get the monkey. If nothing else, you'll have a 540 monkey that you can pump to your pleasing.
So we get to keep the monkey.
Get to keep the monkey.
That's awesome.
That's your participation prize.
Yeah, I definitely like that.
But that's a little sneak peek of the event tomorrow. Like I said, we will definitely get that stream for you. I wanted to get on and show you guys some drops, and I wanted to get Yeaton to the party. He's one of the players on the map, and I wanted to see how he felt about the map. To be honest with you guys, we did not record this out. I do thank you, Yeet, for being a good player and good sport, and thankfully you've had a good time on the server. You definitely could have got on and just been like, man, this server is not good, but thankfully you know, really do like the server. So that's the thing about this randomness that I'm gonna go out and grab players. Like I was telling you, I know I talked to you about like doing the video, but we never went over like what we were gonna talk about or anything like that.
Right.
So I do appreciate you, you know, giving some insight and your ins and outs and being a good sport. Because like I said, I know you have been rated. You told me like 3 times in Discord, and I was like, man, that's terrible. But I'll be honest with you, we're up to like 40 people in Discord, and the community's growing, and I'm loving every minute of that. But it's keeping me very very busy, and some things run into others, and I have to like remember like what was this person's in particular thing that I met them and what were they talking to me about last time, and that's how it was with you. I was like, what did me and him talk about on Discord? And then of
Right.
course a lot of y'all play games with me and name yourselves differently on Discord than you are on Xbox or PC or ARK in general. And I'm like, man, who is this guy? Is this that chick? Like I'm like, which one's this? Which one's that? It's all good. I got this. But half the times I do, half the times I don't. But I do appreciate you coming out and helping me out with this video. Sorry it is so late or early in your case. I don't know. I think you've been up all night as well, haven't you?
Oh yeah, definitely.
You're in a different time zone, I believe.
Yeah, I live all the way out in Arizona.
Out in Arizona. I'm on the East Coast, so I'm out in West Virginia, Kentucky, Virginia, Tennessee, North Carolina, that border. Right at that point to where like an hour and a half and I can be in just about either state.
There's one more thing I was wanting to mention. I know you probably don't want to really hear this, but if you guys want any other maps, me and my group's been talking about it. It's going to take donations to do it, and the reason why I said he probably doesn't want to hear this because that's just more work for him. But that's something to think about. So if there's something else you guys are wanting, definitely send some donations and let him know. Be like, hey, we get enough donations. Can we get this map up and going?
And you've seen I've done that with others. Like if that's what you're donating for, that's what you're requested. I don't care to put the work and time and effort in. You know, I do have to code the stuff in, so it does take me about 30 minutes to get the map up and running after the donations been processed. But I do tend to get them up relatively quick. You saw it with the last two, correct?
Oh, definitely. We had to definitely do it for Ragnarok, which me and a bunch of others was wanting. So we finally got enough donations up, and that's pretty much why we got Ragnarok right now.
And then Valgaro basically followed suit with a couple other people that would rather have had it up, and basically they got that map going because they wanted to have it up.
Yeah, it's just you know, different people have different maps, and there's other maps out there. I know you only have 3, but I just wanted to throw that out because that's what we did. You know, we really wanted this one, so we got enough people to donate, and we eventually got this one up. And then, like I said, we try to keep donating to keep this going because I know it costs you some money. So, yeah, it's just something to think about, guys.
It is something to think about, but I tell you what, if that's all you got for him, Yeet, I think this is where we're going to wrap this thing up. I do appreciate everybody coming out and watching the video. Please give us a like if you like the video. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see more content come out. And if you want to be the first to see that content when it does come out, hit that bell for us as well. Hope you guys have an amazing day. I hope everybody stays safe, and we will see you in the next video.